Hi, I'm Josh, and once again I am playing Ark Survival Evolved. Hey, big boy. Our plan today is to hunt for honey, and maybe a bit of, maybe an opportunity to tame a big high-level ravager. I'm going to gather the narco berries, aggravatic Ark mushrooms, all this other junk can go. Let it be light. That's good. This one. Good. Well, I hope I don't get ambushed. We're going to go looking for, honey. Thankfully, this bear is relatively tough, so only the strongest of enemies could provide an unpleasant surprise. I'm gonna leave things as they are for the moment. Ooh, trilobite. Don't aggro other creatures, just a few at once. So, I'm gonna cut the video if and when I find some honey, because I think I know how to get it now. There is a loot drop up there. I'd like to try and get my hands on it. So we're going to circle around and hopefully get up there. Now that leads to the metal pyramid area. And the basilisk. So we're going this way. Let's have a look. I'm still looking around for honey. Every once in a while I can find some green crystals. And a carnosaur. Thankfully I outmatched this thing pretty good. Nice. Now what is this? This is a machine. And scavenger dragonflies. So that's a thing. There's a raptor here. I dislike raptors because they can throw me off my mount. So let's... Yep. There we go. Actually stunned my bear with that, interestingly enough. Let's see, fully charged. Charge node. Inventory element. Ah, we can create elements from this. That's good. That means we can eventually get up to tech tier, which is the tier of equipment I was using in Ragnarok. Now the list of equipment doesn't seem cheap, but that doesn't matter. Once I get a tech transmitter, I can beam stuff in. Accept tech equipment. Also, this is a honey. Yes! Okay, only one each. Okay. I got giant bee honey, 15. Once I have this loot bag, I'm going home and putting the giant bee honey into preserving bins. That means my priority is no longer combat. So glow sticks. I mean, it's better than nothing, but it's basically nothing. Home is that away. I'm gonna do something dangerous. I'm gonna jump off and let my bear follow me. Yeah. Ooh, I spent 2 parachutes instead of 1. That was not the plan. Follow me, creature. Follow me. There you go. That's a Ravager. Please follow me closer. Thank you. Let's get home. Ooh. The nice thing about Ravagers is they do percentage damage, which just means that they are absolutely tearing through my very tough bear. They're also slowing it. That's the jaw symbol in the top left, top right. Okay. The honey has got a nice and long spoil time, but nevertheless. I want to have all the other ingredients for sweet vegetable cake next time I'm going out to gather honey. That way the honey I do gather will not be wasted. And that's the plan anyway. As we know, no plant survives contact with the enemy, but I can still minimize the risks. Stone here keeps respawning. Alright. Easily spooked, that one. Easily spooked. It's glowing. I think it's healing my bear. It is definitely healing my bear. I don't have to grab a fourth one, but we'll see. Yeah, I'm gonna have to dump some stuff. Carrot seeds, just all seeds in general, at least. Yeah. And blueberries and yellow berries. And some of these aquatic mushrooms. And charcoal as well. Interesting. Yeah. How long does this honey last? 3 hours. Might want to hurry up. Thankfully my... Ooh, look at that. Crops are starting to grow, but only starting. Lemons and... I don't quite remember the recipe for sweet vegetable cake, but I do know I need a cooking pot for it. Oh yes. So let's just place this thing down and then we shall see. Yep, that would work. Give me a sec to check out the ingredients of the sweet vegetable cake and maybe also wait for the farms to gather more, crop plots to gather more vegetables. Something I've also noticed is that the plant species Z emits light, and not just any light, charged light, which will be really useful for warding our future base against the things that creep in the dark in the lower areas of this beautiful ark. I've been waiting a bit to have enough... Oh, sorry. To have enough herbs and spices and carrots and long grass and savo root to make a sweet vegetable cake. I've already got enough sap. And I've already got enough other stuff. Let it be light. But I'll be spending a little bit more time just roaming around, and if I find something interesting, I'll let you know. Ah yes, I almost forgot. Sweet vegetable cakes also require stimulant. Now these ARK mushrooms are good for that, but I'd rather just, no. These ARK mushrooms are good for me, stimulating myself and countering narcotics, but to make sweet vegetable cakes you really do need stimulant made with stimberries and spark powder. Thankfully I can already make some, and I already have some spark powder. So let's make some stimulants. Quote, keeps you awake but dehydrates you. It counteracts the effects of narcotics when used by scorpions or other creatures against you. Also works on dinos. So let's make 69. Why not? Let's just make as many as we can. I believe the limiting factor might be spark powder. Yeah. So let's make some more of that as well. Only 4. Well, let's get some stone then. Do you have stone? No, but you have spark powder. Alright, I can throw my sap in there. I've already got some sap and some fiber ready. I want to make 4 sweet vegetable cakes to start off with. That will also mean I only need 16 stimulant. That's the one to start off with. I'm also going to need some water. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the crafting option for a water jar. Unless I don't have the cementing paste to do that. Oh joy. Give me a sec. Okay, this should craft me a healthy amount of cementing paste. And together with this crystal, I should be able to make a few water jars. I also need some hide. Let's try and make 4, huh? Crystal 42. Yeah. That should be really useful for cooking. Let's do 2 more. And I'll have some more cementing paste. Yay! Now to fill these water jars, and then it's just a matter of waiting. Yep. Waiting for the crops to grow. Well, alright. Well, it really is quite pretty out here. Alright. Actually, I want a British accent, but it's against my, I'm not American, nor am I English. However, while a British accent is more refined, or at least appears that way to everyone, an American accent is more akin to my personality. I am bombastic. I am extroverted. I am very, very present. Active. Responsible. So, yeah. I take responsibility, so I'm American. The best parts of America and the worst. Bombastic. Okay, let's have a look. Carrots, corn, and potatoes. It's talking about American. 2 of each. 4 stimulant, 25 fiber, some water, 4 sap, and 2 giant bee honey. Well, the only thing I still need is 8 giant bee honey. And then I can make 4 sweet vegetable cakes. Also, my mutton is starting to run low. Alright. Let's make some sweet vegetable cakes. And then maybe we should scout for a male Ravager to breed with my female Ravager, Mamma Mia, so that we can have a combat mount that can traverse this place a little bit better. Because I have been wandering a little bit, but I can't wander too far because I'm afraid I'll stumble onto some kind of apex predator and get devoured again. So that's 1 sweet vegetable cake, giant bee honey, and a water jar. And charcoal. Okay. We have sweet vegetable cake, which means we can also tame sheep. So if and when I get my hands on a sheep, I can just feed that and tame a sheep. Which means more mutton. Which means I can tame a Ravager whenever I'd like. Because I can breed the sheep, which means I essentially have an infinite amount of mutton right now. That was a bit of a circuitous way of saying it, but I'm rather rather chuffed about that. Britishism creeping in anyway. Then again, for all my declarations that I am a loud, present, direct person, I do get older and I do get wiser to a degree. Well, wiser. More careful, I guess. So maybe I have a right to have a British accent when I'm a bit older. I don't know. I like the American accent. It's expressive. But the British have more words and better words. I don't... Maybe I should... maybe I should consider learning some of the more southern United Statesian dialects. Yeah, I should. Probably. Anyway. There's honey in this thing, so may as well also be the one that... No, there's not honey in this one. Whatever. Let's put sweet vegetable cakes in there. And put my water jars in here, because I've got plenty of hydro mushrooms up here as well. This top level of the Aberrant Ark is a bountiful place. It's got a few predators, like ravagers and stuff, and it's a little bit hard to traverse, but it's only a tutorial to the caves below. And there's a blue level, and then there's a red level, which is essentially uninhabitable. The blue level is probably where we're going to set up our second base, made out of metal. And that is also probably where I'm going to build my tech transmitter, with those assembled pieces of tech equipment. Now, how much does it take to make a tech transmitter? At which point, it requires 40 element, which will be really hard to do, and 2,500 metal ingots. That's our goal in the next phase. In this phase, our goal is to get a pack of ravagers. Then it's to build a steel base, and then I'm going to make a tech transmitter, because then I'm going to be able to access my other ARKs, at which point we've basically won already, because I can start shipping in materials and using the dinos I already have to do a bunch of farming and gathering of materials. Yeah. So that's going to be fun. But this Ark is not going to be finished when I've mastered it. I'm going to be exploiting it to the max, as in harvesting every unique resource available, from the glowing aberrant dinosaurs that do more damage and thus harvest more resources, to the unique equipment you can build here, like glider suits. But I can't build a glider suit just yet, but I can't wait. What is this? It's a bear over there. That's a Dodicarus. They have the same silhouette. I'm sorry. Alright, what am I going to do next? Get my hands on some sheep, or moss chops, or ravagers. One of each. Any of the above. So, let's go find some moss chop, ravager, or sheep. And we're back here. There's a basilisk nearby, but I could do this. I have a 150 female sheep. Oh no. I thought I could pick this thing up. But I can't. Okay. That's not fast enough. Follow me. I need to evacuate this thing. Because there is a basilisk nearby. But it's a level 150 female sheep. It's a perfect female sheep. The higher the level of the babies that this sheep makes, the higher larger the amount of mutton per dead baby, or well, adult grown from a baby. I don't really know which is better, but mutton, lamb chops even, if that's more efficient. So I want this baby. Also, hello, it's light now instead of dark. I know sometimes my camera doesn't really pick anything up, but right now it's working spectacularly well. Oh, screw you. Well, that could be useful. It's from my previous light pet. And that's a raptor. That's multiple raptors. I think I might, fight these guys. You're weak. And you can't quite reach me. You, on the other hand, I don't know if you're weak or strong. You don't look strong. Okay, now that's strong then. Waste not, want not. Get over here. We need to evac back to base. I could have sworn I could pick these things up. They even have glow marks. Change name, unclaim, unport. I'm not going to spay it. That's what I do not want. This may take a moment. Look at this gorgeous ark. Unlike so many others, this one has visible mechanical bits everywhere. So what the hell happened to this place? Also, it's rusted. This is the first ark where they really started getting into deep story. The previous ones, the regular ones, the scorched earth ones, and the fan-made arks are all just wild animal reserves, with the only sign of technology being the obelisks floating in the corners, which are also the gateways to endgame for each particular ark. Scorched Earth had old human ruins, very visible, like stone buildings and stuff, but this is the first place where they have technological marvel ruins, futuristic stuff. It almost looks like a portal, don't it? But that may or may not be spoilers, or I may or may not be wrong. Yeah, I keep forgetting I need to set this every session. Yeah. Okay, we might be home free here. No. Raptor. No, that's not a raptor, that's a ravager. Yeah. It's a bulldog. And the ravager is... fighting the stego. I can only hope. And again, if it's a really strong male one, I might want to grab it. Oh, the stego killed it. That's very good. That was only level 20. That is what we call not a waste at all. Sheeple, get over here. Yeah, so you only need one sweet vegetable cake. There we go. Follow me. I bricked the sheep. It was too far away to see me. Hello. How about you give you some food, though? Yeah, that should be better. I'm not going to level it up just yet, but I'm probably going to level up its health more than anything so it can survive some hits. Come on. There we go. Now, if I find another sheep, I'm going to cut this bit out unless and until there's enemies. But for now, this should be... Ark is sometimes an exercise in patience. Because if you get... It taunts you to get impatient, and when you do get impatient, it smites you. Come on. It's already getting dark. So it is. I'm thinking of punching the thing off here somewhere. Yeah. Poor sheep. Come on. I might need to get some more bolas before we go for our next little bit of recruitment. Or we could do that next episode. Yeah, this is a good end of the episode. It can have a costume, but I don't have any costumes available. You can have a saddle. I don't think a sheep saddle is a thing. But who knows. Let's increase its health. Yeah. Not gonna focus too hard on breeding the ultimate sheeple. But even if I do want to, I have a video of its stats, so I can always come back to it. This will be unpleasant. Oh, yeah, I could just ride it instead of knocking it down. While in midair, I have my character has balls of steel to just, while falling at terminal velocity or near terminal velocity. Hey, follow me, and the sheep actually listens. That's fun. Just that kind of incongruity. Passive mode, please. Passive mode, yes, good. I'm going to change its follow distance to low, because currently we have a small pen. I might want to increase the size of the pen. I'm probably going to do that between this episode and next to make it a bit wider. Behavior, follow distance, lowest. Yeah, that's a good way. That way I can position it nice and relatively safely near the compost bins. Now I'm going to try and find myself a male sheep next episode. After expanding the wooden spike walls. Yeah. And then we can have a bunch of lamb if we want to. Thanks for watching. See you next time.